Woo! Good morning. Welcome back to the second hour of LoveBabz, LoveTalk. Hey, Kay!
Hey, Babz.
How are you?
Girl, I'm tired, but I'm good.
Listen, you got a few more days before the big Jack kickoff.
Girl,
I'm so excited.
Me too. I really am excited.
Although Arts and Ideas beat you this year. They beat you for being the first gala of the season.
That's all right. That's all right. We're still in the race.
Yeah. What year is this, Kay? What year is this gala?
This would be 13. So after COVID, we just stopped saying the numbers and just went to annual. Just
I need a number, Kay. I need to know this.
It would be 11.
Okay, because I need to know how many years we've been doing this.
Oh, we've been doing it for 11.
All right,
girl, we've been kicking it for a while.
I need the numbers because the numbers say long. The numbers say longevity. We've been at this. We're not new to this. We true to this.
As a matter of fact, last night we were actually going through some pictures from the past galas. Well, before that we were banquet because we started at West River Hall.
Oh yeah.
So I
don't even know where that is, Kay.
In West Haven, girl. In West Haven, that was our first one, and it was actually in October, and it was a snowstorm. It was one of them freak snow ice. We weren't sure if we were gonna do it. It was our very, 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 very first one. It was extremely stressful because we had to rent everything. And after that experience, girl, I said, we ain't ever going to do this again. We're not doing this DIY, going to rent utensils and yeah.
So everybody, this is Karain Holness, who is the leader of the Jamaican American Connection. And the Jamaican American Connection organization has been around for how long?
Since 2010. We started
and it was started because why?
I think we needed a space to commune. Community is very important to people from the African diaspora, right? So we need our community. And we also wanted to be able to pass on traditions. And then we also have people who are married to Americans and other cultures. So we just needed to keep the vibe of Jamaica and the Caribbean strong and going. Mm-hmm. So we decided to do that, to become that voice, to become that support and that resource to our community.
And so when did you take on the scholarship component?
2012.
Okay. And why?
Because we wanted to be able to help. We wanted it, like for me, who came here not having gone through the whole college process and seeing how difficult it was for a lot of first-time immigrants and their kids going off to college, or you come from Jamaica and you got accepted into college, and first year you may get a lot of money, second year there was no money, and so we decided that we were going to try to come together to help. So that's what we did. And in terms of the Trailblazers, we wanted to show that people are doing things, because so many times you hear the narrative that we're not doing anything. So you wanted to highlight people so that they were visible, so our kids can be.
Oh, wait. You got more than visible people, like rocket scientists. I mean, all doctors and heads of state. And I mean, these are not just, these are just extraordinary people, who have risen above all kinds of things to be where they are. And I think you're right. People didn't know that, that they were in these positions of power and expertise and all of that.
Yeah, so we had to find a way to bring that to the forefront. So that's why we started that,
Oh, I love it. So how many kids have y'all raised some money for? How many kids got some money over the years? Do you know? Do you keep that
over
number?
The years? I think we're about 40 kids.
Mm.
About 40 kids. And our well, the gala is our only major fundraiser for the scholarship fund.
Oh, I did not know that part. I don't know what I thought, but I didn't know
Yeah,
that part.
that's the only 80% of our monies raised goes towards the scholarship fund. So this
Wow.
is why it is very important that we always have successful events, because that's the only way, that's the only way we raise our money for the scholarship fund. Most other things that we do is just like community stuff.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So tell me about these three that are being honored.
Cool.
Because I know that. Well, I know one of them very, very well, and I adore her. So
we're recognizing two attorneys this year. Attorney Wendy Clark, our very good friend.
Yeah.
And attorney Andrew Crombie. He's out of the Hartford area. And they are both, when you read their bio, you realize how many different career changes they have had to get to where they are. So like Wendy is an accountant. Then she went into government.
I met her, I think, or I knew her as an accountant before I knew her as an attorney, I think.
Right. So she was an accountant. Then she went into government. And then she went into law. Andrew was a state trooper, retired, and then went into law.
Wow. Oh, that's inspiring. Yeah. That is so inspiring.
Yeah. And, so Andrew, after becoming an attorney, he then started his own law firm, his own practice. And Wendy is the first immigrant woman of color to make partner at Kelly Dry and Warren. Mm-hmm. And that's an amazing feat. Mm-hmm. And she's a merger and acquisition attorney.
I don't care what she is. If she tell me to do something, I do it. Do you know what I mean? Like Wendy's one of these people. When she calls you,
we all jump in line, okay?
When she calls, is one, purposeful, two, is direct, and three, just get it done.
Just get it done. So even just to recognize Wendy, it took a while for her to say yes. Wendy's not a front-facing person. She's very behind the scene, very community, very laid back in terms of the things that she does for the community. But yeah, we're like, girl, you got to come forward. So she did.
I'm glad. And so who's the other person? Now, I see somebody else on the flyer.
Well, that's our keynote speaker. That's Lisa Hanna.
Yes. Tell me about her.
So Lisa Hanna is a Jamaican politician. She's one of the most recognizable Jamaican, especially since social media. So she has an amazing platform. But she was also Miss World 1993. So the world says she's one of the most beautiful women in the world, and we agree.
I would agree too.
Yeah, and so she would be our keynote speaker.
And your co-chairs are two of my favorite people.
Dr. Lawrence?
Yes.
Listen, Dr. Lawrence is
a tall supermodel. I didn't even know. And she's a daggone surgeon, but I was like, girl, the runway beckons.
Look, Mr. Colin. So I have a joke with her whenever she's walking in a hallway. I was like, why are you going to turn the people's hallway in a runway? Because she's just that tall and elegant. Yes. So she, amongst all the things that she's doing, we asked her if she'd mind being the gala chair, and she said yes. So I was very happy about that.
And you have your MC, who I love, the host, who is he's so charming and cute as he could, good looking as he could be.
I was trying to get him to do this interview with me.
He's like, no, I got to save all my energy. I got to be ready for Saturday. Huh?
That's exactly what he said.
I know you gotta get ready. That kind of talent, you gotta prepare. You gotta get ready.
Yes, and he just with his being being in the play Harder They Come.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just got an award for that.
Oh,
And
good.
so yeah, so I'm very proud of him and the growth and all the things that he does for the culture.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, so this event is Saturday,
Yes,
September
ma'am.
23rd at the Omni. Now, Kay, this is the craziest thing. You get
Mm.
you get the Omni to create a full-on Jamaican menu. I have never seen it. All I've ever seen them do is what they do. I don't know what you do when you go up in there in that kitchen and be like, listen.
So I don't think people realize that the Omni will do the menu that you want. They have amazing chefs, and Chef Brian has been doing it for us for the past. Well, this is going to be our third year. You can ask. So we wanted, after every event that we have had, I've had a problem with some of my Jamaican people, right? Could they be like, is there going to be Jamaican food? Is there going to be Jamaican food? Like, no, we don't have a Jamaican venue to provide Jamaican food. So you would get whatever was available. So when we got to the Omni, that's one of the conversations that I had with them. And they said, sure, we can curate whatever it is that you want. Like, what? So my very first tasting, I was like, who cooked this? Who bring him out? Like the rice and peas was so good. The jerk chicken was good. Like, you have a Jamaican back there? This chef has delivered for us. So I am very proud of the partnership and the relationship that we have with the Omni when it comes on to our food and them delivering.
Yes.
Because
come for the awards, but stay for the Jamaican food. Because when Jamaicans eat that food and they weren't complaining, I thought, you know what I mean? It's like, a good Chinese restaurant of Chinese people eat there. Same thing. It's good Jamaican cuisine if Jamaicans are like, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Yes. So you will not be disappointed with the food choices at all.
I know. So is there entertainment this year? Like, what you got? Who's it? Because you always have a DJ.
DJ Fire.
Okay.
Girl,
right.
We can't do without him.
Listen, I'm just asking because he getting to be very famous and popular. So I don't know.
Well, I don't care how famous and how popular he gets. We've been rocking with Fire since he was a student at Southern. So we go way back.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So one of the things is that once you build that relationship, he knows what he needs to do to help us create the ambiance that we want. I mean, we go as far as asking him all these questions, and he just like, on the day, y'all stop bothering me about what. Just tell me your color scheme, whatever it is that you're doing, I got you. So he went from just being a DJ to now full entertainment, lighting, and we won't have smoke. We won't have a smoke machine. We won't have the fireworks, but we will have a great time.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So tell me, who's on the board, Kate? Like, who do you have on this board to wrangle all this good stuff?
Okay, so we have a leadership board and we have the executive board. So Fiona.
Oh,
Finona handles the money, girl, and she run a tight ship.
Listen, I don't even play.
Girl, don't play with Fiona. Why is that costing so? Anyway, so Fiona, Allison is our secretary. Shanice. So I don't know if you've seen like all of our social media postings.
I have.
Yeah,
I loved them this year. All the videos and the look back and yeah,
that's Shanice. And Craig is our vice president, and he does our program booklet to make sure that our social media postings and all of those things sometimes is aligned correctly because he's a graphic artist.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good team.
Yeah, we do. We have a really good
I
team.
know I've noticed, Kay, there's a lot of emphasis on sponsors this year. Or maybe it's always, but I've been seeing them more
No.
prominent this year.
So one of the things we realize, Babz, when I tell you that 80% of whatever we bring in goes towards a scholarship, is that we were doing it wrong all the time. You know, in the past, we were concentrating on ticket sales versus sponsorship. And so one of the beautiful things is we do not have a problem taking advice. And someone, you know, sat us down, several people actually, and saying, you guys need to start looking into sponsorships. And so people not only advise us, they actually went out and assisted us in getting sponsorship. So we're thankful for that.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that
Yeah.
is so good, because this is an important organization that's doing important work, and it needs to sustain itself. And this is a really great gala. Like, this is a well done gala. I mean, you should be very proud. And people come, people show up, and they look fabulous. No one, I mean, people, listen, let me tell y'all, if y'all don't come
Next Saturday,
next Saturday
25th.
night, you will miss glamour, because Jamaican folks, Caribbean folks bring full on glamour.
Girl, we just extra. It's
Extra, extra. Read all about it, extra.
But I think it's in our DNA, you know? It's that whole richness from the African diaspora. You think about it. You see when them Nigerians have those weddings and they have on their gillies and all of those things. Listen, extraness is coming from motherland. We hold on to it. We gonna hold on tight. So yes, we like to be. I mean, you're dressing up. Why not? Have fun with it.
It's a good
fun.
time, and people love to dance, and it's such a good time. It's a really good time,
and it's also a great networking opportunity.
Yes, particularly if you don't know if you don't know any Caribbean folks who are doing amazing things. This is your opportunity to get in the room and connect and network, share stuff, numbers, and then get up with these people later. It's a wonderful opportunity.
So we actually gonna have let me see, 3 past keynote speakers at this event.
Wow.
We're gonna have, so we're gonna have the very first keynote speaker, who was Christine Stapley Banks, Gerald Hector, I think, and then Anthony McDonald. So that's, to me, is a big deal, you know?
I think so.
And we have quite a few trailblazers that is going to be in the house as well. So it's kind of like
it's like homecoming.
Well, I can't tell. Like, from the trailblazers,
it feels like homecoming.
Yes, it's yeah. So it's like all of those things, and so it's something that you look forward to having, and hey, I haven't seen you since, and great seeing you. Yeah, I love it.
So do you stay with the kids? Are kids coming back to you? Because now you've got kids who probably graduated college and on to other things. Do they say thank you, you know, come back and say, hey, thank you for my first scholarship, or thank you for the, you know, helping me get along? And I mean, do you stay in touch with these kids? Do you say, well, they're grown-ups now.
Some of them that we do, DJ Fire, Craig, Shanice, they're past recipients.
Oh, I did not know that.
I think I had to write a recommendation for one of our past recipients. She's going up for the bar in Florida.
Oh, so my gosh, Kay, that's good.
So we do have quite a few of them that still keeps in touch, you know.
Oh, so that's great. A good story.
Yeah, because sometimes it's not just about giving them the money, but allowing them to have access to other people for support.
Yeah.
So it goes a longer way, you know. We have for this year, after I think it was 2019, one of the young ladies who got the Trailblazer Award is actually getting a special award this year because she's getting ready to go to UConn. Well, she is in UConn Law School, first year student.
Yeah.
And Wendy went to UConn Law School. They both went they both are members of the Adventist Church. So Wendy created a scholarship in honor of her mom, the Sione Clark Scholarship. And she and Aaliyah has received that scholarship.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so nice, Kay. That is such a good story.
Yeah, so we just try to, you know, just be there for our kids and let them know that, you know, we're here. Whatever you need, we're here. There's resources. And one of the things I've always said is sometimes we think so much of what we don't have and not look closely to what we really and truly have. And as a community, we do have what we need. It's just sometimes we just have to look for it, you know?
And so you don't have any problems recruiting kids to apply for these scholarships, do you? I mean, does it take a little work? Is it a little effort? How does that work? Word of mouth?
It takes work. No, they're still kids. It don't matter. Babz, you still gotta be like, hey, we need this. Like, why we gotta write this? Why we gotta do this? They're still kids, you know? So
yeah.
You just gotta push them. They're kids.
And when do you start the process of selecting for scholarships?
So we started in April this year, I think.
Oh,
we started.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not on. I stay away from the scholarship committee and the responsibilities of the scholarship committee. Totally, that is not my thing at all.
Okay. Well, you got good people choosing because every young person
people.
I see, they are so deserving and so, you know, in need, and that's a good thing, right? Like
yeah. And one of the things also that's unique about how we when we get scholarship applications in and we see, let's say, someone who wants to be in nursing or, you know, whatever the path that they're going on, we tend to try to tap into people who is on that path already, and sometimes bring them in just to be of support for them, you know, like, you know, just to make it a little easier.
No, that's good. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, we should be doing that, you know, in and outside of organizations. But I love the fact that Jack is doing it. And I am surprised that this is because I am surprised that this is the big ticket item to raise scholarship money. I don't know why I thought there was like smaller other kinds of things raising money.
No, so if you see us do an event that we charge for outside of that, that would be for the operational costs of the organization. You know,
okay. So yeah.
So we don't do a lot of fundraising. We don't.
Because it takes a lot of work.
It takes a lot of work. But you know, we just did our first golf tournament. I was
just ready to ask about that, and how was that? Because I think when we talked briefly about it, you said it surpassed your expectations. You were just pleasantly surprised.
Surpassed. We keep looking at numbers going like, what? So this, with that particular fundraiser, scholarship fundraiser, was for to help a unique situation to get the tuition paid. And so, yeah, and we did. We were able to raise the funds for the fall semester.
Okay.
So we were happy about that.
Okay. And this young man is doing well.
He's doing very well.
He's doing well. And you guys,
yeah, he became the captain of the golf team. Yeah, he's now the captain. He's doing very, very well.
Does that come with some additional scholarship money from the school, being captain?
No. So, but we looked at it in a way where we don't necessarily. They say they have given all that they can, and we are very thankful. And the beautiful thing is that he has a community of support. and we make it happen, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
make
think
it happen.
as a parent, Kay, it does my heart good to know that there are people in the world that would embrace other people's children. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be on your own. We're not going to leave you out here to fend for yourself. That we are just going to build a community around. We're going to allow you to step into this community, and we got you. That is a very, I feel like a very African thing to do, even though he's from Jamaica, which is, you know,
Girl, that's different ports.
The route was
Yeah,
from Africa to all these places.
to
So,
all these
but
places.
to all these places, and we can't lose sight of that. I think culturally, we can't lose sight of that historically. I think
Correct.
that's important. So,
And so and I mean, his situation was extremely unique, and we jumped in not necessarily knowing the depth
mm-hmm.
of the responsibility, but once we realized, we knew that we were never gonna allow him or any child of that matter to, because we know, you know, he's already here, and then to go back home without even a degree, what good would that be? And you know, so sometimes I tell him, I'm like, you know how you have those men that would sit down at a bar or playing pool or dominoes, and they're like, yeah, in 2023 I was here, and I did dreams unfulfilled. I just did not want that story to be his.
I like
I
that.
think the other members of the organization did not want that to happen either. And so we rally behind him, and we're supporting him, and we're doing the mission of the organization. You know, we are supporting. So as
I
long as
love it.
we're able to do those things, then I think, you know,
Will he be at
we're
the Jack Gala?
hmm?
Will he be at the Jack Gala?
Yes, ma'am. He cannot wait. Lord Jesus, he can't wait. He
Well,
cannot.
I can't
And
wait either, Kay. So,
Babz, one of the people who knew him from Jamaica is actually coming up from Pennsylvania. They used to play with him when he was a caddy at the golf course in Jamaica. And they're
oh,
coming up. They came up for the golf tournament, and they say they're coming up for the gala as well.
that's
So it's
good.
not just us, you know, he's such a lovely young man, you know. So it helps.
So, are there tickets to be had, or are you sold out?
There's still tickets. Today's the last day, girl.
Oh shoot, let me get on the horn and get folks, because people always like, Babz, you never let us know. I was like, what? I'm supposed to let
Listen,
this know people on the planet, but all right, I'm gonna personally send this out to people.
today's the last, because we have this special menu. We
Yes.
have to give them advance notice. This is not where we're gonna get some more pasta. You
And
know,
thank you for always looking out for my dietary restrictions.
girl, there's quite a few of you, but yes,
Oh, yes, there are now, right? There's a
mm-hmm.
bunch of us who have the same thing. So yeah, I think I
It is.
ordered fish this year. I think.
Or the fish is, it's black.
Everything is good, Kate. You know, if I could, I would have fish and jerk chicken. Like I would have, like I'd have my own little surf and turf kind of thing. Like, okay, put me a little piece of chicken on the side.
Listen, Babz, they that salmon,
It's
yeah,
good. So
it's so good.
I ordered it. I was like, okay, let me
We
get this down.
we had a tasting last week, and we were and we have tasting at before every gala. We just want to make sure it's right.
I know that's extra. The Jamaicans ain't playing. The Caribbean folks ain't playing. So I get it. All
No,
right.
food, music, and of course, you know, Dr. Lawrence already threatened us. We're not having a long program
Oh my God, thank God.
because people want to dance.
I never feel like it's a long program anyway, Kay. I never feel
No,
that way about it. That's one of the things that I like about your galas. It never feels like it's a long program.
no, because we've been threatened so many times behind the scene.
Because people want to dance and have a good time. They want to get up and mingle and see people and
Yes,
talk to people. I mean, that's that's a real thing. So
yes. And with Lisa coming this And with Lisa coming this year, oh my God, she has a whole, yeah.
My Puerto Rican producer said, Harry said he could be an unofficial food tester.
Next year?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
send him the flyer because maybe he want to bring his wife this year. Because he
That's
was at
true.
the Puerto Rican Day festival. He might want to come to the Jamaican
Listen,
Jamaican gala.
I don't know if you saw that where the Jamaicans and Puerto Ricans have similar because we were one Spanish speaking.
Yes, I saw that. I think I tagged you in that.
Girl, because Spanish, we have a whole Spanish town. That's where our it used to be one of the first cities,
Okay.
first capital. So yes. So Harry, we won. I think one of the things is the labels.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're just, if all of us from the African diaspora realize we are all kinfolk.
Yeah.
That's it. At the end of the day.
I think there's a movement underfoot, Kay, to do just that. I've been hearing these kinds of, oh, if we could just all sort of just
come together, hold hands and
together
hearts,
and be united, child.
child,
No
child,
stopping
child.
us. So
No
I
stop.
feel like I think that's a very Afro-futuristic thing. So
Right.
so
So
anyway,
that's why we have you as an honorary Jamaican, and because before anyone knows who I am an American. I'm an African American woman from Jamaica.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Love it. All right. So people can still get tickets. Where can they go? They gotta go online, they gotta call you, they gotta meet you. What happens?
They can go online. You can go to Eventbrite, or you can go to the Jamaican American Connections website, which is jacnewhaven.org. And yeah, and we'd be happy to see you and come say hi to me. I probably half asleep, but still say hi.
Oh no, you're gonna be festive. You're gonna rest this week, and
but I'm Winter's first client.
I'm somewhere in the mix. I think. What time are you seeing her?
10 a.m.
Oh, because you got to be on the scene early, do stuff.
Correct. So listen. I hope nobody makes me cry. I hope I don't sweat too much. But no, we're gonna have a good time.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a good time.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm Winter's 3:00 client. So
yes, girl. I think a couple of my friends are after you.
So
whatever they do, they just got to make sure they're at the hotel by 6:00.
Yes, because it starts at 6, right?
Cocktail hour is at 6.
Okay, cocktail hours. Is it an open bar? I gotta bring some cash. I need to bring some
cash.
Gotta bring some cash. Okay.
Gotta bring some cash, and we have a silent auction, and we're actually gonna, I don't know if I can say this, but we're gonna have a nice raffle of a money tree.
Oh, let me bring some cash because I'm feeling lucky.
That's right.
Kay, it's always good to see you. I know you're not opening that shop not one day this week, so I'm not even gonna sweat it. I'm gonna be all right.
That is not true, darling, because you are one of my most visible clients. Oh, I will see you in the salon.
Okay, y'all heard it. That's my cue. Get my butt in here. You just tell me what day and time, Kay.
What day and time? But yes, I have very limited hours, darling. But you are in.
You just tell me what time to come. Kay, text me, call me, girl. Get in here. I'm like, all right, Kay, I'm coming. Thank you so much for making time for me this morning. I tell everybody, and I've been talking about this for weeks and weeks. This is my favorite gala, and it's usually kicks off gala season. But the Arts and Ideas beat you this year, but that's all right because this is still my favorite gala. It really is.
But one of the beautiful things I love about New Haven is like all these galas that we have in New Haven for gala season, and they're all different.
They are very different.
They're very different, and they are like everybody brings their A game to all their events. So yes, I'm just proud to be a part of the New Haven scene.
Well, you have really given us opportunity to dress up, be glamorous, and to just be our beautiful selves, and a real party with a purpose.
Yes, for real.
A real
All right,
party
girl.
for a purpose. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. I will
Thank
see
you.
you in the next couple of days. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for your time, and y'all get these tickets. I'm gonna go around and send them around privately to people I know so they could come.
Thank
So,
you.
thank you, Kay. Good to see you, my love.
Same here, my love.
All right, all right, Harry Drills. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Harry.